speak no evil. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Listen and take some faithful. Never take on any man more rainbow. Are you the best girl?
Lavender green.
I am lilac green.
And this
is a magical moment.
So how has your month been so far, my dear?
Very positive, very magical.
You know, the interesting thing happened not too long ago. I've been thinking about ghosts a lot lately.
Me too, actually.
They're everywhere.
They are.
I swear it's this time of year.
It has to be because they're all trying to get close to their family and everything.
Yes, and I've always wondered what it's like to be a ghost.
I have that same feeling. It's so weird, and I feel like I'm crazy when I start thinking about if I were to close my eyes right now, what would it feel like to leave my body and just wander the world as a ghost?
It's like I always talk to ghosts. I see ghosts. I hear ghosts. They're like little chatterboxes, just like everyone else in the world. They're little chatterboxes, and I've never really experienced what it was like. But recently I had this really awesome dream that you and I were ghosts. We were dead.
Oh, you're trying to kill me now?
I decided to bring this up to you about the ghost and us being ghosts because of the fact that I think it was a lesson that what it's really like and how frustrated they are when they're trying to contact somebody and the person doesn't understand or hear them or see them. Like you see ghosts.
Yeah.
You know that they're there. You hear them.
Right. It's weird sometimes. I lay in bed and I'm like, alright, is that the neighbors talking? Or is that... And I listen for a minute and then it's just so muffled sometimes that I can't understand what they're actually saying.
So a lot of times I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll smell food cooking. No, I'm not hungry.
Yeah,
I'm not a binge eater. I smell food cooking. So I'll get up out of bed and I'll go downstairs and I get halfway down the stairway and I hear chattering. Like somebody is having a nice family meal and they're eating. I guess that's their magical moment. They're eating and I can hear them. I can smell the food. But you don't see it on the table. I mean, I see ghosts, but when this happens, I don't see the gathering that I guess they're having. But the main reason I want to bring that up is because of the fact that ghosts are everywhere. It's just like you and I. They're just there, but you don't see them unless you're gifted. And if you're gifted, that doesn't mean, some people can't see them sometimes. But they're there, and they're there to talk to you.
Yeah.
You have a ghost in your apartment.
Yes, I do. It's weird because I always know when... I actually have two. So I always know when he and she come into the bedroom or wherever I'm at because I feel the difference in the air change. And I know sometimes that could be, I just have a draft. But no, one side of me would be hot and the other side I feel like someone has a fan on me. It's cool air and it's weird. And I always know that they're right there. But it's not scary or anything because I'm used to dealing with the ghost encounters and I just don't get oh my god, there's a ghost and run away.
I get a lot of people, they ask me a lot of times, they know that I see and I hear, and they ask me what it's like, and they ask me, can you show me a ghost? Yes, I can. If you truly open your mind's eye, you can see the energy, which, as I always say, energy is just energy. It all depends on how it's going to form and the flow it's going to take. But ghosts are everywhere, and I'm very lucky because I see them, I feel them, I hear them. And sometimes they're annoying as any other person. You just want them to shut up and leave you alone. But in that sense, the one thing that we want to get across to people is you're never alone. Never. there's always energy around you.
Whether it's your guardian angel or
Exactly.
well, it could be a past relative that's your guardian angel. I mean, but there's always something.
Isn't a guardian angel energy?
Yeah.
Couldn't that be a ghost?
Yeah.
So would you say that in a spiritual sense, it all depends on what you feel comfortable in calling them?
Yeah. And also depends on how they project themselves, because your guardian angel can come in, like, project itself. You could see it as clear as day. Like, there's a person standing next to you, and they could be having sweatpants on and an old ratty t-shirt and a beer in their hand or something. I mean, that's how they want. That's how they want to present themselves to you. Or they come in the angel wings and the whole lightedness around them. I mean,
now it's
it
really
just
funny
depends.
to hear, but being witches, us being witches, that I have seen angels. I have seen the wings spread. I have seen this.
I've been kissed by an angel before, actually.
Don't talk about old boyfriends.
No, I was little when that happened.
I remember. But angels and ghosts and any kind of entity that you can't physically see in our sense is energy. And what do I always say?
Energy's overflowing. That's all.
It is. It's there. So when you have these little mishaps in your home and you're hearing the creaking or whatever you hear, it's something's trying to communicate with you. And if you're lucky enough to communicate with something that has passed, that is still around, because no, ghosts do not have one chance to come back and that's it.
I hate that.
They're here. They didn't go anywhere. They can go somewhere. but
And
they-
come back.
Exactly.
Whenever they can come and go as they please. It's
Exactly.
not, they could come, visit you, help you out, and then leave because you need to figure the rest of it out on yourself, and then come back to help guide you again because maybe you didn't learn that lesson that they were
So
trying
do
to
you
help
think
with.
people are haunted? Or objects are haunted?
People always have ghosts around them, but objects, yes, I could buy something from a flea market and bring it home to me and there could be a ghost attached to it.
Yes.
Because for whatever reason, the ghost might just be drawn to that one thing and that was their possession and they don't want to
Yes.
lose it.
I recently, and you know this, I bought a beautiful antique pipe organ from 1800s. And the story with this is that 2 years ago I saw it. I wanted it. It was a little bit pricey. Didn't get it. 2 years later, I still wanted it, and it was there at a decent price. So I purchased it, and I've always wanted this thing because something drew me to it. When I brought it into the home, I noticed that there's a 40-year-old ghost. 40 years old as being his age.
Who
Where-
knows when he's from?
Yeah, who knows when he's from. But the original organ itself is from the 1800s. And it's so peaceful. This entity that is attached to this material item must have loved this material item to be so drawn to it, and he is so peaceful. Now, you have known other entities that are not peaceful.
Don't get me started on them.
Their entities are more, they're just energy, and a lot of times they can't hurt you. A ghost cannot hurt you. Don't ever think that the things that you see on TV, that they're going to come after you, they're going to stab you with a pitchfork and all this other stuff. No. They are just energy. They can cause you to be scared.
Yeah, I was gonna say they cause you to harm yourself because they have such a strong energy, and some people aren't used to dealing with it. So
But can they move something?
I have seen it happen. So yes.
I have seen it happen too. And I'll go back to the fact that that dream that I had of you and I being dead,
She killed me. I should.
I did not. In the dream, I was trying to move something to let your brother know that I was here.
Mm-hmm.
And in the dream, I can remember being so angry because it wouldn't move, because I kept trying to grab it and move it, and it wouldn't move, that I just like flung my hands up in the air, and it moved. And that to me showed me the explanation that it's the energy. I didn't have to physically touch it. I just had to put the energy into it to make it happen.
Mm-hmm. Right. You can put your mind does wondrous things with
Oh.
your energy. If you focus on something long enough, it will happen.
I like what you said. Your mind does wonderful things. Your mind is very, very powerful. Probably the most powerful thing that somebody has. It's very powerful. Your mind can cure you. Your mind can make you sick. Your mind can make you think you see something when it's not there. However, if you're seeing something that you think is not there, is it technically really there?
It's a great question. Because there's really no answer to that. Honestly, it's all a matter of what you believe in, too. Some people might say, oh, it's just your mind playing tricks on you. And there's really nothing there because they don't want to accept the fact that there really could be something there.
So you're saying some people are trained to be ignorant to things that are out there from training?
Well, yeah.
Okay, well. With a lot of the younger generation, I have noticed that they're more open to the possibilities of anything. Then there's that generation where they have to see it. They actually, yeah, or touch it, or feel it, or hear it, to actually believe it. They don't believe that the spirits are really out there. But these are the same damn people that go out to church every single week and believe in something that's not there. Explain that one to me.
Because in their mind, it's really there.
But how do they know it's there?
Good question, because they were told it was there.
But I'm telling you that there's ghosts.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't believe everything I hear, though. Can't categorize me with them.
and we don't want anybody to think that we're picking on a specific type of people.
Because we're really not. We
just
accept everyone as they are. That unconditionalism. It's
That's
just
right.
using it as an example that some people are told that something's there and they believe it, even though they've never seen it or they don't understand it. But yet they never open their mind up to something else, another possibility that could be.
So if you're not opening your mind to ghosts, but you're opening your mind to my cup that's sitting there, okay?
It's empty now.
It's
We
empty
say
now.
my mind's empty.
Yeah. If you're opening your mind to seeing that, and it's sitting there, but you're not opening your mind to the ghosts that are around us right now, why? Why would you not want to see everything that this universe has to offer? All that energy that's out in the universe, you can use to make things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Make yourself successful. Use that energy. And now, that's not saying that just sit at home and think, ooh, which ghost is going to help me become that millionaire? No. Get your lazy ass butt up and do something. But use that energy along with it.
Exactly. Again, your mind can do wondrous things.
Yes.
And if you really put your mind to something, you can achieve it. And who's to say that the energies or ghost or whatever you want to call it isn't there helping you fulfill your dream?
And with Thanksgiving coming, because it's a time for to be thankful, when you sit down for dinner, put that extra plate out for that entity that could be roaming around your home. Let them know that they're welcome there. Let them know that they're part of what you are and who you are. Set that plate. Put food on it. Don't eat it.
Yeah, then the rest of your family members will check you into a loony bin, though.
And that brings up another good point. Years ago, they used to have these sane asylums run by the state. A lot of them closed where people were left homeless. That's just a sane.
So we should have them play a song that summons the spirits.
Oh yes, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? You know, something very spiritual.
during that little
hiatus.
Yeah.
That music was so friggin' awesome. I almost fell asleep through it though. It was so soothing.
I was about to say, you're trying to make this a bad thing or a good thing?
No, it was really good. It's like, it just makes you, you know.
Yeah, it mellows you out. It's like,
I wanted to talk to the ghosts.
that would be really cool.
Yes, it would.
Like a nice little, so people
We're
can
gonna have for the
meditate every
future.
time.
Yeah, that's right. We should have a whole meditation sometime. All of us
We
just
should.
sitting here going,
Wait, home, we have to be in the pretzel style.
Called the lotus then.
Whatever. I think of food when I was saying, obviously.
But with each and every one of our shows, we like to wrap things up with tarot readings, but we're going to take a few minutes and we're going to reflect on the fact that we enjoy speaking to each and every one of you out there, so thank you so much for the emails
And watching our show.
and watching our show. And you can always reach us at
A Magical Moment at AOL.com.
or on Facebook.
Or on Facebook, A Magical Moment is the name of it.
And we like to hear from all of you, and there's a lot of people who send us a lot of emails. And the one thing I want to say is thank you. And a lot of the things that you wanted to hear. We are going to try so hard to get like jammed into so many different shows.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things that we wanted to do today, is because I had so many people send emails asking us about ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's about this time of year people think of ghosts because Halloween just passed.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, that the ghosts tend to come to people because of the holidays, like the Thanksgiving, Christmas, the family gatherings.
Yes, and Christmas is a really spiritual time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of ghosts that roam the earth at Christmas, because that is the most haunted time on earth, is Christmas.
Really? Why would you say that?
It's because there's so many families brought together, and it's just, it's not because Halloween has a lot of ghosts and everything, but if you look back in time, there's a lot of times that spirits show themselves at Christmas, and I always try to feel that it's because they're coming out, they're reaching out to their relatives, that they're all together.
True. So I should expect to be visited by 3 ghosts because I'm Scrooge. I get to go on a journey.
Christmas past.
Present. I get to see my
Counting
mother.
presents underneath the Christmas tree.
Exactly. This is why I need to be taught a lesson.
Christmas present when she gets nothing underneath that Christmas tree. And Christmas future when she's buying those damn presents for those little kids of hers.
Many years to come.
But yes, Christmas is coming. Thanksgiving is here. We are all thankful. We are thankful very, very much for giving this opportunity to talk to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And for you guys to be welcomed into our little home,
Mm-hmm.
where you can see that this is us. We are real. We are not your prefabricated witch that is standing there with the broomstick on the platform with a ghost or something behind them. We are just normal people who dress normally, but we are witches.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I mean, yeah, I like to get my broom and hat out every once in a while, though.
I traded my broom in for a Hoover.
It's much faster, right?
Yes, it is. I can go from point A to point B mighty quick now.
You just have to watch it, don't break it. You're cleaning.
So true, so true. I have 2 brooms. But a lot of people think that witches are a stereotypical black pointy hat and
The green face.
and I always want to touch on that they're not. And there's so many different types of witches, and there's so many different types of people. And this message that everybody needs to know is accept everybody for who they are.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if they're gay or straight or black or white or even purple. I don't care what color you are. If you're a good person,
You're welcome to our world.
exactly. And it's a magical moment when you
Mhm.
all come out and see that everybody is equal.
Mm-hmm.
But with that in mind, we like to close our show all the time with a tarot reading.
Yes.
And
1 card tarot reading.
1 card tarot reading. And my beautiful daughter has chosen the name of the person who we're going to have the reading.
I did.
Yes, she did.
I
You
did.
pulled it out of the hat.
I know. It wasn't questioning it. I was saying I did.
So we're going to have her choose the card, and as she's choosing the card, she's going to tell everybody who this is going out to.
This card is going out to Jeremy.
And what do we have?
The Queen of Wands.
Oh, Jeremy, you know I love you, baby.
Yes. I love you
You
too.
know I love you, dear. And the Queen of Wands definitely shows somebody dressed up in a red party dress who is out there living their life, who is enjoying this moment, who has finally come into their own,
Yeah.
who I would say has had it behind them all the time.
But finally just found themselves. Like, that's why I get out of that card. They finally realized that.
But what do you see in the background?
What I see in the background is my little Kiefer. I'm sorry. I see a black cat. I see an audience watching them. Like, they're the center of attention in their own little world. And, you know, all the spotlight's on them. And they have so many fans out there that they never realized.
So Jeremy, the one message that we want to get out to you is be that red dress. Be that party person. Go out there and chase your dream because you will succeed.
Yeah.
There is nothing on this earth that's going to hold you back. And the card just proves that.
Mm-hmm.
You are amazing, and you need to show the world that you're amazing.
Exactly. Don't ever hold back.
Don't ever hold back. But that goes out to everybody, even not just the person that we read the tarot card for, but that goes out to everybody. Be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Be you. Be unique. Who cares if people look at you when you're walking down the street because you have fuchsia colored hair or black lipstick on?
Exactly.
It's
As long as it makes you feel good, that will shine through that this person is proud of who they are.
and if you're proud of who you are, the world will be proud of you. Never back down. Never be somebody that you're not. And always, always remember that you are very, very special and that we accept you unconditionally.
Exactly.
So with that, we're just going to end this with the thought that just something as simple as a smile can change somebody's whole world.